The Shadowed Heist. Detective Daniel Pierce, a seasoned investigator with a penchant for the extraordinary, found himself entangled in a baffling case that tested his resolve. A priceless artifact, the Sable Star, was stolen from the city's renowned museum in a daring heist. The artifact was said to hold mystical powers, granting its possessor immense wealth and knowledge. Rumors of a hidden criminal organization seeking the Sable Star had been circulating for years. As Daniel delved into the investigation, he uncovered a series of cryptic symbols left behind at the crime scene. These symbols seemed to be the calling card of a secretive syndicate known as the Night Enigma, a group notorious for their sophisticated and elaborate heists. Daniel's pursuit of the Night Enigma led him through a labyrinth of hidden passages, underground societies, and shadowy figures. The more he delved into their world, the more he realized that the heist was just the tip of the iceberg. The artifact held the key to a treasure of unfathomable power, and the Night Enigma would stop at nothing to acquire it. In a thrilling showdown, Daniel confronted the enigmatic leader of the Night Enigma, a mastermind who went by the alias the Puzzle King. The Puzzle King challenged Daniel to a high-stakes game of wits, where the detective had to solve a series of intricate puzzles to prevent the artifact's misuse. As Daniel unraveled the final puzzle, he discovered the Puzzle King's true motive. The artifact wasn't meant for personal gain, it was a means to correct historical injustices and redistribute wealth to the less fortunate. In the end, Daniel made a choice that would forever alter the course of the investigation. He decided to let the Puzzle King go, acknowledging the noble intentions behind the theft, and ensuring that the Sable Star was put to good use. The artifact was returned to its rightful place in the museum, its secrets still guarded by the shadows. With the Puzzle King's motives unveiled, Detective Daniel Pierce faced a moral dilemma. He couldn't deny that redistributing wealth to the less fortunate was a noble cause. Yet, his duty as a detective compelled him to uphold the law, and the Night Enigma's actions were illegal. Daniel decided to make a bold move. He convinced the Puzzle King to reveal his plan and share it with the city's authorities. The Puzzle King agreed, understanding that his goal was greater than himself and that Daniel was a man of integrity. The plan involved using the Sable Star's mystical powers to locate hidden treasures, forgotten artifacts, and ill-gotten gains of corrupt individuals throughout history. These riches would be confiscated and used to fund various philanthropic projects, helping those in need and correcting historical injustices. The Puzzle King believed that this was the only way to bring about true justice in a world marred by greed and inequality. Working together, Daniel and the Puzzle King collaborated with law enforcement agencies to ensure the confiscated wealth was properly managed and used for charitable causes. The Night Enigma's members agreed to reveal the locations of their stolen treasures, cooperating with authorities in exchange for reduced sentences. The operation was a success, and the world watched as long-lost treasures were returned, and the ill-gotten gains of the corrupt were put to better use. The city's renowned museum became the headquarters for this operation, overseeing the proper redistribution of wealth and treasures. As the operation continued, Daniel developed a complicated bond with the Puzzle King, recognizing the brilliance of the enigmatic leader's mind and the sincerity of his intentions. The two worked together to ensure the operation's success while maintaining a cautious distance, never truly trusting one another completely. However, the world was not ready to accept the Puzzle King's actions without scrutiny. A debate raged on about the ethics of his methods. Some hailed him as a hero, while others condemned him as a criminal. The philosophical and moral questions surrounding wealth redistribution and justice continued to haunt the city. The Sable Star, now devoid of its mystical powers after being used to its full extent, remained in the museum as a symbol of hope, justice, and the potential for change. Detective Daniel Pierce continued to investigate unusual cases, now more attuned to the complexities of right and wrong, and the blurred lines that sometimes separated them. The Shadowed Heist became a legend in the City, a story of an investigator who ventured into the depths of the criminal underworld, only to emerge with a new perspective on justice and the power of choice. It was a tale of shadows, puzzles, and the relentless pursuit of a more just and equitable world.